Hello everyone, myself Sushma Singh. I am working as a guest lecturer in Department of Botany, ADB First Grade College, Harapanahalli. This video is for BSc 6th semester students, and here I am going to explain about incomplete dominance or partial dominance. Partial dominance or incomplete dominance. When the two factors of a contrasting character do not take place completely or do not dominate over the other factor, then a mixing or blending of characters will be obtained. This is called incomplete dominance. Dear students, please remember the monohybrid cross where we came across two laws. One is law of dominance and another one is law of purity of gametes. According to law of dominance, one of the character which is exhibited in the F1 hybrid, that will be the dominant, and the another one which never going to be or which was not exhibited in the F1 hybrid, that is called the recessive one. So according to the law of purity of gametes, there the two factors which is present in a single organism, both the factors will never going to mix each other, or both the characters products will also not going to mix each other. They will not going to blend each other. They get separated during the gametes formation. But this case is very contrasting from the monohybrid cross or the laws which come under monohybrid cross. Here the blending of characters will be taken place. When it is most important to know when the blending of character is taken place. It is taken place when one of the factor do not takes place or do not dominate over the other factor. At that particular time, what happens? Both the factors will going to express their character, so that both the factors partially expresses. Hence, it is also known as partial dominance. So, for example, this partial dominance can be observed in two plants. One is Mirabilis jalapa, commonly called as a 4 o'clock plant, and another one is Antirrhinum, commonly called as a snapdragon or dog flower. Here we are taken the example of Mirabilis jalapa. The Mirabilis jalapa plant is of two types. One which produces red colored flower and another one which produces white colored flower. Naturally, both are homozygous in condition. When a homozygous red petaled plant is crossed with the homozygous white petaled flowered plant, so the resultant or the F1 progeny will not going to show the red color flower. When comparing this result with the monohybrid cross, if red is dominant, the F1 hybrid will be red. If white is dominant, F1 hybrid will be white. But here in this case, neither red will appear nor white will appear, but on mixing those characters due to the equal or due to the incomplete dominance over the other, both of them expresses its character, so it will going to be resulted in pink colored flower. When F1 is self-pollinated, the F2 progenies will be like the following. Among 4 plants, one will show red colored flower, 2 will show pink colored flower, and 1 will show white colored flower. That means 1/4 of red petaled flower, 1/2 are pink colored flower, and another 1/4 is again white colored flower. Here the natural character, which are the natural characters? Red and white. Those exhibited only when they are in homozygous condition. When it comes to the heterozygous condition, the plant will shows pink colored flowers. So the phenotypic ratio of incomplete dominance is 1:2:1. That means 1 is red, 2 are pink and 1 is white. Whereas the genotype is also 1:2:1 because homozygous red, heterozygous 2 are heterozygous pink and 1 will be the homozygous white. So the phenotypic ratio and the genotypic ratio of partial dominance or incomplete dominance is 1:2:1. Remember the ratio of monohybrid cross where we got phenotypic ratio 3:1 and genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. So the ratio is deviated or gets variation. So that's why it is taken under variation from Mendelian cross. So this is about the partial dominance or incomplete dominance. Thank you.